Good morning. It is 7:29 a.m. on Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up, sort of. It's 5 more minutes. This is 5 more minutes. Um, I sort of just got up because I've been really kind of dragging my feet and moving slow today. Now, fortunately, I am working from home today, so I have less stuff that I need to, do before I could start work. But, yeah, just kind of poking around, not moving real fast, you know, doing a lot of not getting ready. You know how that goes when you spend a lot of time not doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing. Yep, that's me this morning. But that's okay. I'm just, it's luxurious. It's a kind of nice morning. We did finish the testing that I was doing this go around yesterday, and yeah, again, it's like it wasn't all that I would have wanted, but it wasn't a disaster or anything. So it's just it's work, right? It's just doing the job. But then we also had so many levels last night, and it was fun. It was a little more relaxing on me because not that I don't like it when it's an organized dungeon crawl and everything that I'd put a lot of work into. I mean, I like that too. But this one was definitely more of a relaxed, let's just give the characters space and room to breathe, and we have a new player, so let the characters interact with them a little bit, and yeah, so it's a little easier on me to just kind of let the characters, they've got their little wind up springs all coiled and ready to unwind, and just kind of let them do that thing, and it's good. It's good. And so just kind of relaxed, chill. Um, Gosh, I feel like I should have more to say about that. um, I think that you know what? Maybe what I'll talk about is that today is Wednesday, and Wednesday is the day that the campaign podcast releases new episodes. And so maybe I'll talk a little bit about how much I love the campaign podcast. It's started as a long running campaign of the Star Wars Edge of the Galaxy role playing game. Run by Cat Cool as the game master, and starring James D'Amato of the One Shot Network, Johnny O'Mara, and James Patrick Cohen as as the players, and it was a great campaign. That's how I came into it. Started listening when it was maybe 75% done, so it, but I kind of hurried through the backlog and just loved it. But the podcast has shifted around since then. Cat Cool eventually stepped away as game master. There was no acrimony there. It wasn't like a breakup. It was just kind of people kind of moving on to different phases of their lives, and then they started a new game that uses some of the same mechanics as the Star Wars game, which is what's sometimes known as drama dice, I think. And the interesting thing about the mechanics in that is that you roll dice and end up with a combination of successes, failures, advantages, and disadvantages. And the advantages and disadvantages sometimes will produce what's known as either a despair or a triumph. And one of the things that I think is neat about that is that it really frequently produces interesting nuance and complexity to the situation. It makes it pretty dynamic, because sometimes when you're just trying to think about what could this advantage, it's I failed in my attempt to slice open the door, but I got some advantages. What might those be? Well, maybe the advantage is that while I did not manage to get through the door, I did uncover that there was actually a sign that had been painted over on the door that said "Use other entrance" in, and had a little map. And then all of a sudden you're moving forward to say, okay, well now we have to find this other entrance, right? And so stuff like that, maybe that's not even a great example, but it's pretty interesting. And so the new campaign, which the newer one, is actually been going for a while. I think today's episode is 97, so it's been going for a while. This one, but it's a Sky Pirates in an original setting campaign, and it's just lovely, and I love it. And yeah, so I recommend the campaign podcast. And I will leave it there for today, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.